may have taken salsa lessons or line dancing, have you ever considered the rainfall in Hue City? Come with me to explore Vietnamese dance and culture. We will even treat you to a performance. Tell us briefly about yourself and Thuyen May Productions.
Thuyen May Productions is a non-profit organization that engage people with Vietnamese and multicultural dances, entertainment, education, and community involvement throughout Central Florida and beyond. So Thuyen May means drifting cloud, cloud boat. And it represents our philosophy of us drifting freely through the community, sharing our culture. So as you can see from our brochure and our t-shirt, our logo is a boat on the cloud, and on the boat there are 3 sails. Each of the sails represents each region of Vietnam, the north, the central, and the south.
How did the group first form?
My late mom's encouragement and my promise to her, I started a dance group that teach dances here at the local Buddhist temple that include children and also adults. As a former school teacher, education is a very big part of my life. So teaching dance, it's part of me as well. So I started choreograph and teach dances since my college year. And I carried that on throughout my college year, where I serviced the Vietnamese community in Raleigh, North Carolina. I learned how to better engage the community. I can have programs that help with education, preserving the culture, but not with just the Vietnamese community. I want to reach out to the entire cultural arts organization here in Orlando, Florida.
What styles of dance are performed?
Our choreographies focus on the storytelling and expression of the lyrics and musical nuance, and much of that comes from our research. So we have a lot of research and historical references in our choreographies as well, and we accentuate those with the use of props. So like umbrellas, fans, ribbons, candles, hats, anything that was traditionally performed in what we consider Vietnamese dance. And so our group, we offer like traditional dances that call back to the 3 regions of Vietnam. We also have more fusion choreographies for our international festivals where we collaborate with other groups. And finally, we also have ceremonial dances. So if like a temple calls us to do some dances, we will help in their events as well. So that's the type of styles of dances that we contribute to the community.
You have some samples here of the attire that you're wearing. You have some of you wearing a little bit of what we're seeing here. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
These are the costumes that represent the 3 regions of Vietnam. As you can see, this is the northern region. The ladies wearing what we call áo tứ thân. Áo tứ thân is a 4-piece tunic that can be worn with either skirt for formal or pants for daily wear. What she's holding here is a typical northern flat palm hat. And the piece on her head is called the turban or mun or khăn đóng. And this is the traditional northern style outfit. Next, we have the central region. This is the typical and traditional áo dài and khăn đóng pieces. Purple is one of the royal color in central Vietnam, and it's very traditional with the pearl, and the lantern is very popular among the Moon Lantern Festival. Yes. Move south, we have the southern region. I have here 2 dolls. One is a formal wear and one is daily wear. For the formal wear, again, is áo dài, but in different color. And what's the difference between the central and the south is the headpiece. The ladies in the central usually wear turban to show royalty or social class and status, but the south are more practical. They wear conical hat which can help shield from the sun and the rain. And for daily wear, we would wear áo bà ba and quần. That means pants. This is something you see daily on the street in different colors. It's very practical. Whether you're walking out in the field or you going shopping for the day, cooking for the family, this is what you see daily wear in the South. And all of this represent the three regions: the North, the Central, which is also what Claire's wearing, and the South, formal wear and daily wear is what I'm wearing.
Can you tell us a bit about the music? How has it changed over time?
In Vietnam, we have over 50 ethnic groups, so it's hard to put all the music into one umbrella. But generally, we have like traditional music, and within the traditional music category, we might have ceremonial music, or we have something called chào vấn, which is mediumship music. We also have cải lương, hát tuồng, which are like opera or reformed theater, and then we have a lot of nhã nhạc or traditional ensembles that play in the court or private gatherings. That's Vietnamese music started that way. As we move towards more like present era and we intermix with Western music, we also have bongo, which takes the older music form and mix it with 32 bar like blues form. And then presently we have a lot more Vietnamese musicians exploring jazz, pop, rock, and remixing even dubstep and things like that. So it's always evolving. It started as an oral tradition and it's still changing till today.
So these are miniature versions, and then that's the real size version?
Yes, we have 3 miniatures here, and this is a real wood block that we have.
This is called đàn tranh.
Yes, which we call a zither in English. We have many kinds, but they have a tinny sound, and we use metal strings on that as well. So that is our Vietnamese zither.
This is đàn bầu.
That is a monochord, so there's only one string, and they play it with a plucking stick, and they can pitch bend it up and down. It's very reminiscent of the ethnic groups in Vietnam.
This is called đàn kiềm.
Yes, this is đàn kiềm or the moon lute. So this one is used a lot in like ceremonial music, but also in the more like opera or theater settings as well.
And this is called song loan,
which is a wood block, and basically we use it to keep time, signal the chamber musicians when to change patterns and things. So all these instruments are very characteristic of traditional Vietnamese music.
How large are the instruments that people actually play?
Both the zither and the monochord are pretty long. They're about the size of a table. So we would require a table or a stand to play it. This one is slightly larger than a guitar, longer than a guitar. The body is round, so it's a little shorter, not quite pear-shaped. And this is life-sized.
What has been the role of Vietnamese culture in Orlando?
I think Orlando's like diversity allows us to have a significant role. And I think about like maybe Mills 50. It's like no matter how far Vietnamese families live in the Central Florida area, we're known to gather here. And the sheer number of businesses we have, like newspapers, tailors, restaurants, even law firms, medical care, allow us to recreate this Vietnamese community and culture. So I think that for the church, the temples, and the community, we also host events like New Year's Moon Festival charity that's open to everyone. And that's one way of us to get out our culture, businesses, and contribute as well to our international community.
Why is it important to preserve Vietnamese culture and dance?
I think, personally speaking, that for Vietnamese culture, family and community is very important. And just to maybe preserve our culture, for many of us, being Vietnamese is our identity. But being Vietnamese can also be living it, like eating food, speaking language, dancing the dance. So if we can preserve our culture, what part that we can, and know who we are, we can help give back to the community in ways that are like uniquely us. Yeah.
Like Claire said, we have to live it. And to live it, we also, as the older generation, for the younger generation to live it, we have to give it. That means it's our job as parents and older generation to have something for the children. That's where we come in. We come, we teach, we share our culture through our language classes, our dance classes. We also have summer program to teach not only the Vietnamese students, but students from everywhere, or as young as 7 all the way up to 70. So as long as you like to learn, come and learn with us. But it's our job to share that culture with you through our activities. That's one way to give back to the community as well. If we don't have that to give, then the children don't have anything to live it or to learn from or to preserve.
Is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers?
We would like the viewers to know that we are a group of volunteers, and our group is very diverse. We welcome everyone. So our group, from past to present, we have members that are Vietnamese, non-Vietnamese, or part Vietnamese. We have many Hong Kongese, Americans, and Chinese. So we welcome all. Age doesn't matter. We welcome all ethnicity and gender. So come and enjoy us, and come dine with us, come learn with us, come learn our language, and come help us serve the community and give back.
Yes, and we are a passion project, so everything is funded by our members, and we teach and service the community by donations, and that's what we're proud of as well.
For those who are interested, how can they stay in touch and learn more?
You can find us through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, email, all that. And if you can't come to us, we'll come to you to share our culture.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Your dance is beautiful, and it's just wonderful the way the culture is shared between the generations.
Thank you so much for making the time come here to visit us. And also, thank you for your interest of wanting to know more about our culture. It's an honor for us. Yes. So we really appreciate it that you take the time to be here with us today.
Well, thank you.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner.
If you're enjoying this show, please subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts.